record on. So if I bring down the quality of the audio here on my intro music for a bit, I can actually talk about what's going on here. We're about to see Mike Nardone coming to Sparetime to bowl against Micah Imparato. This is match 12 of this season, but for both of us it's more than that. Mike comes in with 106 and a 76 record. I'm at 143 and 67. Mike is in 7th place overall in the wild card standings, doing his best to keep in there for the playoffs, averaging 118.3 since joining, with an average strike fill of 9.1 and an average spare fill of 6.5. After a big match against Justin Waters, I'm averaging 120.7 with 8.9 on strikes and 6.8 on spares. Down the middle of the line there, you can see our season stats. Nardone with a high single of 144, a high series of 641, 25 strikes, 133 spares, 120 tens, a 62% perfect ball percentage through 45 strings. I'm lucky enough to be hanging out at 163 for my high single, 699 for the series, 62 strikes, 213 spares, 208 tens, and 64% perfect box through 65 strings, and we'll get this match underway. And I believe I've got a starting out on 8. Little handshake with Mr. Nardone there. And off we go. I'll try to do my pin by pin. I'll try to pay attention through the whole match. And I promise to continue drinking tequila as this goes, so we'll see how the commentary goes as I heckle myself like usual throughout this whole ordeal. Hopefully instant replays work right and we can have a good old time. Mike and I were waiting outside in the cold, and he's no worse for the wear. His back was bothering him. Let's get him on the correct side of the thing. Laying there, he leaves the 5-10. Little squirrely piece of wood hanging out in the gutters. I don't want to switch this around, but let's move the strings around. He's waiting on that wood to quit wiggling. Put the pin display all the way over on the left. And, he's just going to be inside the 5 with ball 2. Micah tweaked his back a bit, so he was a bit stiff and sore. We were both doing a brilliant idea of hanging outside for way too long, so we got in a little tense. And he starts out with a 9 box. You'll see him playing with his back. I'd obviously bowled against Justin Waters yesterday. Well, in this case, it was yesterday. This is recorded April 22nd. Nardone will be a little off the head pin and leaves the 1, 6, 7, 8, and 10. An unusual shot here. Let's see if he can pop it off the head pin. And unfortunately, a little solid. He's going to chip out the 1 and the 6 and leave the whole back row to work with there. So the 7, 8, 10. We'll see if this wood lines up nicely for him. Obviously, once again, just waiting for the wood. The lanes are just as cold as we are. Makes for an adventure and a half when you're trying to bowl. And he's going to push that wood straight through for a 7 box. We'll clear this out and bring up the next box. Mike came in as a replacement for Scott Douglas in the A South and has done a great job playing catch-up with a whole bunch of matches to bowl in a short period of time. So hopefully this little injury in his back doesn't amount to much of anything, and he can continue to bowl awesome as he has been. He's been averaging 118 as a pinch hitter, and that's just phenomenal. And he'll get himself on the right track here with a 10 box. 2 out of 3 on the head pin. That split in the first box. You can see him still trying to stretch out and loosen up that back. I'm doing my best because I'm trying to work on increasing my endurance since I've been feeling better. So the match yesterday, the match today, and Nardone is heavy on the head pin. The 7 pin's going to stay there, so he's just got the 4 and the 7. Little pin in between him and a piece of wood that looks like it wants to play a happy ramp for him. Let's see if he can send this along. And there we go. All right, let's see what happens here. Does the replay work? Nardone firing away right on the branch, pops it up, picks up the spare. 36 and a ball here in the fourth, trying to get himself on the right up above par, and that's a great first ball, but, well, I'm not going to rule that out. I like that wood sitting there next to the 4-pin. It's a 7 drop, leaving the 4-7-10. He's got that great plank inside the 4. Can he catch it and send it? Oh, wow. Let's grab that one again because that was a beautiful spare. Nardone with 2 in a row as he heads to the seats. Pops it and sends it perfectly. Perfectly. And we'll get my lazy ass up there. Find myself potentially in a hole, looking at 53 in a ball as Nardone straightened out his ship there at the end. 4 out of 5 on the head pin, pair of splits, but more importantly, getting that great wood there on that last one. And I'm going to start out pulling the ball, leaving the 1-5 and everything to the left. As we look at this one abused pin with a couple of extra pieces of tape on it. 4-pin, what gives? And absolutely clobbering it for the spare. Trying to match Mike's energy out of the gate as I pick up the spare. 10 and a ball through 1, but trailing in head pins. Also in splits for that matter, but. A nice thin hit, leaving the 3-pin and a plank in front of it, so a nice easy 9 drop. Don't blow this one, right? You hear the oh no as I almost managed to find a way to snag defeat from the jaws of victory there. Coming way right on the piece of wood, but I was worried I might miss it. 29 and a ball. And they all go. So that'll be 39 through 2, 49 and a pair in the third. As I draw an early boomer. The lane's cold like us, needs some pins. So I'm sitting here trying to decide if I'm trying to listen to see if it's loading the pins right. I'll make the decision of whether or not I have to run back there and kick something. It was a cold, rainy afternoon. Mike and I hung out outside for probably, half hour talking before the match. All right. Oh, no. Freezing the kicker with a 10-pin. And I'm going to send a whole extra pin into, oh, jeez. Little delay here as we get rolling early on here at spare time. Wondering if I need to go down and check to see if they needs a few more pins, but you know how it goes. As soon as you make the turn at the corner, here comes the gate. It's always great when you decide you ice your own kicker, right? All right, 49 and a ball. Well, 49 and 2 balls. So I fire away in box 4, finally. That one kind of dropped, and it was going to be a Cleary. The 10-pin came in, so looking at the 1, the 3, the 6, and the 8, sleeping behind it. I like this. I feel like I want to go heavy at the head pin. Let that wood push me in. And there it is. Spare on strike on spare. Things are rolling well for me early on. As the 6-pin does go down. So 69 and a ball through 4. And I'm going to have myself a little split here as I rip through the core, I leave the left wing and the 6 pins. So the 2, the 4, the 7, and the 6. Nice plank over there if I can make this kick. Oh, there it is.
Wow. That's what I'm thinking.
Hell of a start.
Getting all the breaks.
Picking up the spare. I will sit down at 85 and a ball as we switch the scoreboards to the other side. Nardone, after getting out to a pretty good start, sitting in 2 in a row, finds himself upside down here. Throws that great backup. Oh. Throws a great backup curve. But leaves the check mark on the right. And almost gets it to go, but just couldn't get anything over to the post there at the 10. And it's going to catch it high and take it. So a 10 bucks. Nardone sitting at 68 through 6, so 8 above par. Though when you're averaging 118, I guess you could say he's still a little bit behind his pace. But that great backup ball, you see how he throws it, it just peels away, off to the right. Chops through the 3, takes out the 3, 5, and 9, and then gets the corner out of that. So the lambda and the pair. Throws a great ball at it, but just didn't find a way to connect with the 2 pin. So he's got the sideways triangle, 2, 4, 8. Nardone fires quick. Perfect ball to clean it up for a 10. So a couple 10s here. May not be enough to cover the gap, but finds himself at 78 with 3 to go. Look at me with the alfalfa here. Nardone back on the hit. Welcome to Spare Time. 1, 2, and 8 removed from the mess. Wow. Does a great little back action there. Cleaned up the parallel pins and the 7 pins. So he's just got the 3 and the 4 to clean up for a 10 bucks. Piece of wood in the middle. And he's just going to fiddle the wood and call it a day. So it'll be an 8. 86 with 2 to go. Looks like he's moving a little better, but obviously his back is still bugging him a bit. Sorry about the squeaks. I needed a drink. Great ball. Peels back most of the front layer. Leaves the 5 and the 8. One good shot right on target here. That one's going to stay out and grab the 8. See if he can grab the stick. That looks right on target. All day. Nardone with his 4th 10 of the string. Pinning well. Well, I mean, where he can, right? He's got a 7 box, an 8 box, 9 box. Let's see how he finishes out here. 96 through 9. Looking for a decent finish. You see him kind of sliding a little there. I don't know if that's his back bothering him or what. Leaves the 4 horse down the left-hand side and the 10 pin. That ball's going to stay way out. Got everything but the head pin. So a lonely stick between him and a 106. And clean bowler that he is, that'll be another 10 bucks. Move these scoreboards the other way around. Quick check at the stats while I get up there and do my old man stretches, pull the scores out. So Nardone will finish the first string with no strikes, 2 spares, 5 10s, 7 out of 10 on the head pin with 4 splits. And left 6 pins standing for the whole string, which is not bad at all. Firing away at 85 and a ball. And it's my turn for a weird non-driving opening first ball. Check mark on the right. A nice piece of wood between, well, not really necessarily between. Let's see if we can get it to bounce off this wood. See if I can catch that stripe. Or I can just pull it and rip out the 3-5. So with a 5 on the spare, I'll finish out the first half at 90. And I'd love to have a 90-second half, but looking like I'm in trouble making this work here. See if I can shoot the 610. Or get greedy and ping the 7. Be an 8. 98 with 4 to go. I need 8 to take the string. Well, 8 to tie the string, 9 to take it. A little bit of a stick there, it looked like, on the release, but no worse for the wear as I pop out the Millis 8, leaving the 1 and the 2. So a straight ball here could have me going in a good direction. And there it is. 6th mark of the string as I pick up the spare in the 7th. 108 in the ball. As I take the first string, once again, off my mark. Can't quite find the head pin here on lane 8, but it's a 7 fill. 115 through 7. Leave this ball outside, take down the rail, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't go. It was a great ball, right on target. Just deflected away and didn't get that 4-pin. But I'll grab it for the 10, which, if anybody watched the match that I had against Justin Waters, that was the pin that bit me. But it's a 10 box. 125 with 2 to go. And we're going to try our shot at a spread eagle variant there as I rip out the spread eagle in the 7-pin. So 3 on the right and just the 2 and the 4 on the left. Just trying to shoot the 2 into the 3, and I will settle for just chipping out the 4-pin. And now let's see what I can make out of this one here, as I probably will shoot at the right wing. Oh, God! That's just a tough beat. Couple of chip outs there. Ends up with a 7 box, which is a great way to ruin. No, never mind. I had an 8 opening up the second half, so lane 8's ruining me. Firing away in box 10, sitting at 132. I don't think I've seen this in a... I don't even know when the last time I've seen this one is, man. This is the 4, the 5, the 7, and the 9. Piece of wood on the outside. I don't know if I can get this to spin, so let's see if I can catch this really on the right. Yeah, not enough on the right. Just pushing away the 9. Took me 2 balls to get to a setback. I'll take down the 2. So after a great start, cool off. It'll be just a 141. So Mike Nardone really only had 2 marks to show for it there in the middle. A little bit of a streak, but never quite got there. I opened up with 5 in a row and just kind of slumped it out after a 90 first half to just have a 51 back half and a 141. But hey, I'm up 35 pins, so I got nothing to gripe about. As we'll bring up the scores, we will switch them back to the right, and we will move to string 2. Nardone's going to be a little tight. He's going to pull that one into the 4-7 pocket and get 5 out of it, leaving the front diamond and the 10-pin. Nice piece of wood in front, but... oh, he almost stole it. He almost stole it. Just the head pin here for a 10 box. And Nardone's been on these all day. Yet another 10 for Nardone. Need a party venue? Give us a call. Good old spare time. Nardone's second box. Back on the head pin. A little thin. It's mixing. But baby split and a sleeper. So he's got the 3, the 9, the 10. He's got a great piece of wood there to kind of help drive this home. Put it anywhere near the target. And it'll prove me wrong as he just takes out the half Worcester there, so just the 10 pin. Once again, Nardone all over it for a 10 box. After he misses his spare, he is so fast to throw that third ball. I feel like if I did that, I'd miss by 1.5 miles. Little bounce on the release. Good action back there. He's going to leave the 1, the 3, the 9, and the 10. See if we can catch the pocket. All over it. All over it. Perfect through 3. He picks up a spare. 30 plus a ball. Let's watch that one again. Just grip. Nice and quick. Rips right through it. On the fill. It's going to come up a little short of the head pin. He's got, he's turned 5 into 6. Another ball off the head pin, but a good result. The 1, the 3, the 7, 8 piece of wood hanging out in the back there to help kick it. And, oh, he's going to just rip right through it, taking out the 1 and the 8. So a really tricky shot for a 10 here. The 3 and the 7. He's going to just miss to the right there. Definitely was looking for both of them. He'll settle for an 8 box. So with the 6 fill and the 8, 44 through 4. Firing away again. He's going to get us. Well, he's going to break it up and get a great 9 drop out of that. Just the 4 pin. 3 pieces of wood, none of which are in front of the pin. So he's going to go right at the stick. And he's going to go right at the stick. Sitting on a mark once again for Nardone here in the second. Excuse me. He'll be at 54 and a ball. As I bring my slow ass up here. First string, I had a strike, 5 spares and a 10, 7 out of 10 on the head pin, 4 splits, just like Nardone had. Left 6 pin standing, so very similar strings. Let's see if I can get it going here in string number 2. The Bronx cheer from Nardone. You're getting all the breaks. Oh, what a messy, sloppy backdoor strike.
Sometimes you're throwing such a good ball, you can throw such a bad ball.
As we get a good laugh. Just like that. Out of the gates with a strike. Not a pretty one, but they look the same on the score sheet, don't they? And I'm going to yank ball number 2. So me and the head pin, we're just not on speaking terms, it seems, so far in the second string. The 1, the 2, the 4, and the 5 with a weird piece of wood in between, like, you know, outside of the 1 and the 2. The cap is staring me in the face. And I'm going to think about it way too hard and pull it tight. So it'll just be a 6 fill on the spare. I think I'm really afraid to shoot outside on that. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Yep. They gave me the backdoor strike. I said, nah, I'll give it right back. So a 6 fill, a 6 box, 22 through 2. But I would really like to hit a head pin. See if I can get back on track here. Nope. Almost the same damn thing. Leaving the 1, the 5, the 4, and the 7, and questioning my life choices as I try to find where the head pin is. Good wood in front of the 4, so I feel if I can get the head pin kind of heavy, this should go. Kind of like that, but I would have liked that to look a little cleaner. Took a while to get that 4 pin over, but it went. Spare is a spare is a spare, and I'm now at 32 and a ball through 3. 6 fill on a strike, man. That's just disappointing. And it'll be a 6 fill on the spare, once again, ripping through the heart. This time it's the right wing and the 4-pin. So 3, 6, 10, and 4 over there. No wood on the plate. See if we can get a good cut out of this. And true to form, I'm going to continue to chomp pins out. Just ripping the 3 out of there. And, well, we'll continue the idea as I chomp the 6. So a split, 2 chops, find myself sitting at 46 through 4, despite 2 marks. Mike comes down on the hoodie as we're a bit chilly here. Firing away in box 5. And that one will be a little short of the head pin again. So just 1 out of 5 on the head pin here in the second string. 4 horse down the left-hand side. Piece of wood behind the 4, but not really angled in the right direction. But it'll go. Three marks, not a single decent fill in there. Find myself at 56 and a ball at the half. As we'll switch the scoreboard to the other side. Nardone is all set. Take a look at the stats real quick at the 15 box point. Got a 2-pin lead over Nardone in the string. We're both working on a spare. He's certainly pinning better than I am. As he fires away quickly here in the second. Oh, Jesus. 159. Just ripping through for a 3, Phil. Ooh. Shaved the right wing. The wood just slid right through the 4-pack on the left-hand side. And is it going to take enough? No. Gets the left-hand wing, but just couldn't get anything to roll to the 8-pin. It'll be a 9 box for Nardone. 66 through 6. As he fires away now on box number 7. Good little lift on that ball. I kind of like splits like this, especially with the piece of wood. Let's see where this ends up. He's got the 3, the 6, and the 7. He's got the wood angled in the right direction between the 2. Can he get it to kick? Absolutely. What a beautiful ball. And as you can see, I'm sitting there clapping for him. I will always root for my opponent. Mike just throws a picture-perfect ball on that. Drove through the 3-pin, found the wood, sent it over into the 7. 76, and all right. So he's got the same split that I had, although he's got that piece of wood there. It's a 6 fill. 3, 6, 10, and 4, and that one's just going to sneak a little too far to the right, take out the 6 and the 10. Oh, beautiful ball for a 10 box. I'm sure he would have liked to have had the spare. 92 with a pair to go. As Mike Nardone fires away in the 9th. Break it up. Baby split on the right-hand side, the 3 and the 10. Piece of wood behind the 3, so... And it's sitting there doing its little wiggle trick, so his eyes are way better than mine because I don't think I would ever see that motion and wait it out. But here he goes, shooting for the baby split, and perfect ball. Nardone with another spare. That's, I think, 4 on the string. .102 and a ball through 9. Oh. And look at this horse poopy. Look at that horse poopy. My God. So he took out the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 9 on a head pin hit. He's looking at the 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. He's got a little bit of a saloon door swinger in there. Let's see what he can do. And that's just going to grab the 8 box. I will fix this. I see that I'm missing his spare. That's not too hard to do. And a hell of an out as he gets everything but the 7. And on this one, I just want to do this real quick. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to play catch up. There we go. 117 for Nardone after my self-imposed rain delay. We will move him. Whoops, not that string. We'll move him over there to the left. I find myself in a hole. 61 pins to tie, 62 to win. I'm working on a fill. See if I can run his 117 down. And once again, I got to figure out lane 7. So it's a 6 fill, leaving the check mark on the right. Let's invert that so it looks better, right? Close out the first half at 62. Can I shoot the check? Or I can pull it and take out the 610. All right, grab a couple of sticks here. Six fill on the strike, 2 6 fills on the spare, and now 2 8 boxes. So just plus 10 with 4 to go. I'll need at least 1 mark. And whatever mark I get, I'm going to have to fill better than I filled the first 3 marks. Firing away in box 7. I will pull that one out and take out the hay bale, leaving the 4-horse down the left with a sleeping 8 behind it. Piece of wood behind, but not really too big of a factor here. And, wow, I'll get a great reverse kick off the wall there. There's the mark I need. Let's see if I can fill it worth a damn. As the 2-pin shoots around the 4, and then kind of bounces off the side kick, gets in front of the 7, and comes back and takes out the 4. So 80 in a ball through 7. Still needing 38. This again. Come on. Guess what, folks? Another 6 fill. 4, 5, 7, 9. This time without the wood to give me anything to think about playing off the wall. There goes the left pair. And now just a 5 and 9 to clean up. My targeting challenges continue. Every open box is $1 for Candlepins for Cancer, and they are getting rich on me today. 95 and a pair to go. I need 23 for the string, so there has to be another mark here. Or in the next box, but I will not do it without a mark. And that one's going to pull across as well, so this late in the string, just 3 head pin strikes. But looking at a 1, 2, 4 to clean up. Last time I had this shot, my ball took out the 1 and the 2 and then ran to the wall and didn't get that 4. Let's see if I can do it here. Phew. Certainly not throwing the best ball I've thrown, as I just send the head pin wrapping around the other 2. I refuse to throw a 10. God damn, a 9 box. All right, do or die here. Trailing 13, need 14 to win the string. Last box, 104 plus. Well, I ain't going to make it easy on myself. Little split here. Nice. Well, it's a double brace behind the 3-pin. So the 3, 4, 6, I do feel if I catch this, it should skip the ball over to the 4-pin. Hopefully it can drive through to the 6. Let's see what happens. Well, that certainly didn't go the way that I had planned it in any way, shape, or form. Little skip lob on the rubber. And honestly, that 3-pin almost cut in front of the 4 and missed it, but managed to catch it as it came back off the wall. All right, pressure's on. 3 to tie, 4 to win, 1 ball here. Let's not bounce this one. And my fill struggles will continue as I rip that one for a 3-2 split, but most importantly, no! Get back here. Let's see the second string. Mike Nardone. 1, 2, 3, 4 spares. Mediocre fills. A bunch of splits there in the second half. 6 splits on the string. I'm going to get this out of here real quick because I know how fast he fires. Scoreboard's going to be on the left. Let's bring it up. Nardone quick firing away. See, you should have let me talk about the string, Mike. You might not have gotten this garbage. Triangle 5 plus the 7-pin. No wood to help him. And he's going to catch the inside of that, take out the 5-8. Pick a stick. Good Lord, he's quick. And that one's going to be a bowler's call as he throws it into the gutter. Starts out with an 8 bucks. I have nothing to complain about as far as these first 2 strings have gone. And Mike is going to get it to go. Trying to take my time to see if we can catch him. Boom! And the first push and topples backwards. Nardone with a strike here in the 3rd string. Makes the machine have to wait because he bowls stuff. He shouldn't sit down, not with his back. Having fun playing with the microphone. Mike's one of my favorites to bowl with, man. He's just... I love his energy. He seems to always be happy. Even when he's bowling, bowling poorly, he's still in a good mood. Looking for the double, but that one's going to sail out to the right. He's going to leave the 4 horse down the left-hand side. The shot that Charlie Collins says never goes. Ah! A clean little pop off the wall. Spare on strike as he cleans up the 4 horsemen. Beautiful. Beautiful. So 38 in the ball here in the 3rd. That's if my math is correct, and it looks like it is. I'm sure Nardone will waste no time firing away here in box 4. Set, tap, tap, go. Back on the head pin, a little light. Diamond 3. Thank you, Greg Gouillard, for that innovation. And he's going to pull that one a little to the left, take out the 5 and the 9. Looking for the cleanup here, and he's just going to send the 3 up and around. So it'll be a 9 box, 53 through 4. Nardone once again with a good opening string, or opening half, I should say, not string. 58 in the first, 57 in the second. And knocking on the door is 60 here. Oh, he's going to chop through the 2-hole. 4 horse down the right with a sleeping 9, and then the 4-7 off to the left. Ugh, ball just, come on, really? Ball just off the head pin. Somehow he's left with just getting the right wing. Piece of wood sleeping now behind the head pin. Giving him a good shot at the 9 if he can pop this. And once again, another 10 for Nardone. Pretty good. Going to finish out his first half at 63. Let's bring that string back up. So after Nardone finished with, 6 in a row on the head pin, last 5 were splits. I had a backdoor strike and then 4 other spares. Couldn't throw a decent fill to save my beep. But somehow, despite that slop, managed to sneak out a 2-pin victory there in the second string. So we'll get that out of here. We'll reverse this around. I'm trying to fish a bowling ball back so I can get my 4th one. But find myself shooting uphill. Down 63 after the half. And the good news is I found the head pin. The bad news is I found the head pin. 579, piece of wood perfectly centered, if you will, in front of the 5 and the 9, up on the lip. I don't know that I can make this spin, but I'm sure going to try. Oh! Little clap from Mike there. I will take it. I don't think I saw that happening as quickly as it went. Wow. Yeah, you saw my reaction live time, like, whoa. Either way, starting out with a spare, I'll take it. Something more than a 6 fill. Come on. Well, it's a 7 and a garbage 7 as I leave the 7, the 8, and the 10. Oh, let's see where this wood lands. Let's see where this wood lands. Stay right. Just touch it. No, no, come back. Trying to tug the string. There's too big of a gap there. Too big of a gap. I mean, maybe I can catch the cap of this, like cap on the left side, send it into the 7. Sorry, send it into the 10, and my ball carries. Yeah, I obviously wasn't thinking that at the time. Just drill out the 7 and the 8. Now just hit the 10 pin. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I can throw a 10 box. 27 through 2. Trying to keep pace with Nardone, who actually at this moment will be 28 through 2 and sitting on a spare. Got my work cut out for me here. Firing away in box 3. And just see that one gets pushed away. And the back guy does fall. So the Millis 8, the 1 and the 3. Nice and easy, happy, right down the middle. Yeah, well, that's why I'm not good at this game. Ripping the 3 pin out of there, looking at the head pin. Ooh, I'm sucky at this game. Can't find the 1 in the middle, you're not going to have a good day. 36 through 3 as Nardone is pulling away from me here in the opening half of the 3rd string. I didn't hit the head pin that on the first ball, the second ball, or the 3rd ball, that box. All right, well, I found the head pin. Spread eagle, folks. Everybody's favorite leave. I'm not coming across shot here, so let's see what I'm doing. Oh, imagine that. I chopped a pin out. There goes the 2. Over or under on me chopping out the 3 pin here. Can I do it? I can do it. I know I can do it. Let's go 3 pin. Nope. All right, be a 6-10, a 7 box. My pinning struggles continue, just 43 through 4. And unless I do something dramatic here, I'm going to be in a pretty big hole. Up against Nardone's 63.5. That is not dramatic. That is just, once again, off the head pin. Leaving the 1, the 5, and everything to the left. This is how I open it up with the spare. And I should do these all day long. I mean, I'd only throw a 4 fill on everything, but that's 2 of those I've taken down. This one a little cleaner as it kind of rips through there. Now I know Nardone is quick. Try to pop the stats up while he's talking. You can pause the stream real quick. That ball's going to sail away and almost come up the ladder. Gets the Millis 8 out of that, leaving the 1 and the 2. I imagine he's all over this. Absolutely. Nardone with a spare here. His 3rd mark of the string as he is now at 73 in a ball through 6. And it's going to be a hell of a fill. Oh, yeah. Wow. Everything but the 2-pin. So a 9 drop has him at 82 through 6. And, oh, wow. Wow. He's going to want that one back. Just to the right. And there it is for a 10. All right, Mike sitting at 92 with 3 to go. I'll chop through the 2-hole, leave the right-hand rail, the 1, 3, 6, and then the 7 over in the corner. Piece of wood outside the 1. I don't imagine he wants to try to shoot outside on the 3-pinner, but we'll see what happens. Chirping back and forth, a lot of fun. Mikey. So, I mean, I say it a lot that I don't think that there's a lot of room or enough room for the ball to fit. I definitely didn't think it there. And unfortunately for his third ball, he's just going to wrap that around, plunk out the 1 and the 6 for a weird 8 box. But hey, look, 100 with 2 to go. See if Nardone can get himself back on track here. I still don't believe that that ball got between that piece of wood and the head pin. That gap looked like it was nothing. Well, he's going to miss a target again, but 1, 2, 7, 8, a brace behind. Excuse me, a brace behind the head pin. Angled well. Oh. Ball just deflected and didn't find a way to the 8-pin. And he's going to sneak his way around that little cock blocking piece of wood out front. 110. 1 box to go. Nardone would love a mark here, make it harder, because I'm certainly not firing out on all cylinders in this string. And he's going to leave the right-hand rail, 1, 3, 6. We know he can take this down. And going to want that ball back. Going to want that ball back. Over-under on him picking it up for a 10. Nope. Did not get the back pin to go, so he'll have a 119. Switch this around. Take a look at Nardone through 3 strings. 106, 117, 119 for a 342 with a strike, 8 spares, 12 tens, 18 out of 30 on the head pin with 11 splits. 15 pins left standing, averaging 6, 6.2, and 6.7 pins on his first ball in the first 3 strings. 67. I'm working on a spare, but needs 67 to take the string here in the second half. And I haven't been bowling really well on 8, and that ain't much to talk about for a fill. Just chopping out the 3, the 6, and the 9 for a 3 fill. So 56 at the half. And I'm going to have to go to work here. And I'm going to pull that one around. Missed the front, missed the 4 horse. I will take the post. So everybody's favorite 4-pinner here for a 10 bucks. And I'm going to suck, and suck as I take out just the 2 and the 4, wondering what is going on with me. 64 through 6, needing 56 in these last 4 boxes to take the string away. Just 3 out of 6. So, sorry, 3 out of 6 on the head pin. Oh, Jesus. Again with the eagle. Stop it. Piece of wood behind the left-hand side. I think it made me want to shoot the right-hand side, see if I could get that 3-pin to catch the wood and cause some. I think that's what we're talking about. See if we could get that piece of wood to come forward and cause some trouble. I'll take out the left-hand wing. I had to figure out my left and my rights here. If you can just visualize me sitting here with my hands in the L shape to figure out which one is which. 73 through 7, needing 47 in 3 boxes. And that's not the way to do it by missing the head pin over and over and over again. So the 1, the 2, the 8, and the 10, not a bad shot if I can put it in the pocket here. But a little bit of a struggle. Oh! Not much you can do. I mean, you put the ball really right where you want to. The head pin just wrapped around the 10, didn't quite take it down. So hoping for 83 here. Yeah, all right. I'll take the 10 bucks. I'll need 37 and 2. Not a lot of opportunities for that. Definitely need a mark here. That is for sure. And it's going to be hard as, again, I'm back on the head pin. My 5th split of the string. 5 head pins, 5 splits. You know you're struggling when. And I'm going to bully up the right wing. And this one's going to take a lot of work to cover the ground on. Well, that's one way to get the 10 bucks out of it. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. 93 through 9 as I find myself floundering a bit here against Nardone in the 3rd string. Well, the good news is it's not a split. I managed to touch the head pin and not get burned. Hay bale on the left-hand side. Piece of wood that's kind of flat. I don't know that I can throw this ball in a way that can cover it, but I'm going to try to get left of that red line. Yeah, shoot. Left the 4-pin. Nardone is going to steal 2 points. Well, not steal 2 points. Who am I kidding? That's rude. Nardone is not stealing 2 points. He threw a great string. And I hate that pin. 102 as Nardone kicks my ass here in string 3. He did it early. Strike on a spare on strike and the early goings. A big 9 fill on a spare in the 3rd. So a 3 mark, 119. Some exceptional pinning. Not so much on my end as I struggle my way through a couple of spares. I'm going to get this out of here real quick because Nardone wants to hurry. And he's going to be on the head pin. And he is going to leave the diamond 3. And it's going to go. Just like that, Nardone's off and running with a head pin and a spare and all the other goodness. Firing away on the fill. He's going to leave the Caleri on the right-hand side. So it'll be 15 through 1. Ugh. A little thin, but enough to get the 2 to go. See if he can catch this high and clean it up for a 10 box. He's got the 6, the 8, and the 10. Nice plank in between. Angled towards the 6 and the 10. And he's going to lose that one a little to the right. That'll be an 8 box. 23 through 2. That one's going to come in a little thin. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Oh, he moved the 3-pin forward. He's got the 3-7. 3 pieces of wood behind the 3-pin. Makes you think if he can get up to the right on it. Oh, I think he missed the 3-pin and caught the wood, and the 3-pin went. But I feel he needed to touch that 3-pin to really make it happen. And that one's going to sneak its way around the 7-pin for a 9 box. 32 through 3 for Nardone. As he gets ready to fire away real quick here in box 4. Come on, one of you. All right. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. All right, nice 9 drop. 5-pin finally goes. He's got the 7-pin with the slant against it. He's way too accurate not to get that, but for a second there, you had to wonder if he was going to find a way around it. Nardone with his second spare of the string finds himself at 42 and a ball through 4. And a decent looking, I'm telling you, the lanes are just a little cold today. 6 fill as he rips through the heart of it, leaving the left wing, the 2-4-7, the 6-pin. A lot of wood on the plate, and oh, just misses the 2-pin. Once again, another positive half as Nardone takes the easy 9. Be a 57 half. Mikey was really quick that last time. So far through 35, 22 out of 35 on the head pin, 13 splits. Only 19 pins left standing. He's definitely pinning way better than I am. 2 points to 4 as he won string 3. Get the stats out of there, bring the scoreboard back up, and see if I can't right the ship, because I was rotten in that 3rd string. And I will continue to be rotten in the 4th string as I fail to hit the head pin yet again, leaving the 4 horse down the left-hand side. And I'm going to miss my target and blow out the 2-4-7, just the head pin with a plank behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, I picked it up for a 10 box. Find myself trailing in the string already as Nardone was working on his 15 box right out of the gates. I would like to find the head pin. Believe it or not, I had 6 head pins in the 1st string, only 4 in the 2nd, 6 in the 3rd, so would be nice to get this going here in the 4th. And I will get a 9 drop, and let's see if I get a nice plank against the 7-pin the way that Mike did. No, not really, but there's certainly some wood to help me there if I feel like using it. And I am not ashamed. Wood shooter. Catching up to Mike with a spare here in the 2nd. Taking advantage of that wood. 20 and a ball. And here is the ball. And, well then. There's never a bad time for a strike. It's always great when you're filling a spare with one. Boom. Just that easy. My 3rd strike of the day. 40 and a pair here in the 3rd. Working on this strike. And I'm going to be a little short there, leaving the 1, 2, 7, and 9. So just 6 on the 1st ball, but damn it, just can't seem to consistently catch that head pin. Well then, no worse for the wear when they go. So a pair of 20 boxes back to back. Find myself at 60 in a ball. And unfortunately, right back on the head pin. I should stay off the head pin, huh? Look at this. 4, 5, 7, and 9. Let's see if I can. I know I'm going to try to aim for the cap. Oof. No, that one was beeline for the plank. So I drill out the 4 and the 7. See if I can. This is the Trish slice. At Harvard, she picked this up a couple of times one night. See if I can catch it here. Nope. Wrong side. I'll grab the 5 pin for a 9 box. Either way, still a great half. We'll move the scoreboards to the other side. We'll move the bowlers to the other. No, we'll move the bowlers where they were. Anybody want to look at the stats? Do it quick. Mike fires fast. I'm going to have to get this out of here. And there he goes, starting out the second half. Triangle 4. Not a lot of wood to really talk about here, so see if Nardone can shoot the spare here. I'm pretty comfortable that he can do this. Oh. Oh. I jinxed him. I'm sorry, Mike. Pro 10. $67 with 4 to go. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Oh no. Don't screw him over. Look at this. Nice 9-pin drop. The 10-pin, just a lot of weird wood. I almost don't know if he's going to shoot the one from the left at it on the red line. I don't like the way these look on the right. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah. I think he was aiming for the red, for the one on the left. It just, it didn't play nice. He didn't get there. Oh, he's going to settle for a 9 box. All right, 3 boxes to go for Nardone, sitting at 76. That was me. You don't need to bark. That was me. As you can unfortunately tell, I'm sitting here doing the broadcast with my dog hanging out with me. And she didn't like me drumming on the desk. She's going to continue to yell as Nardone chops out the 4 on the left-hand side. All right, let's see if he can do something with this one. This has been my shot today. And, well, that is one way to get the 1-5. He shaves the 1, bounces off the wall, comes back, skips out the 5. So now just the right 4-pack. And he's going to leave a 3-pin for a 9 box. So Mike had been getting better each string. He went from 106 to 116 to 119. But he's going to need to let it up here. Finds himself at 85 with a pair to go. Show me you hate hitting the head pin without saying it. 1, 2, 8, 9 punched out. And then chips out the 5 pin. So 2 balls to get through a 3-2 split. And Nardone with a very uncharacteristic 7 box. He's been pinning so well today. I think that might be his worst box so far. 92 with a box to go here. But it's his turn. After I'd thrown eagle after eagle. Mike's finally got one. Let's see if he can throw the Pro 10 on this one. One side after another. Ugh, that's not nice. He's going to chop out the front 2 of the left wing. So 3, 6, 10, and the 7. Well, she's going to do the same thing on the other side. So good, it's not just me. I'm sorry, Mike. Certainly not the string he would have wanted. We'll take a look at the stats here, get this out of the way. So Mike's going to go from 106 up to 117, up to 119, down to 100. It's got a strike, 10 spares, 13 tens, 26 out of 40 on the head pin with 15 splits, leaving 26 pins left standing. Obviously, after 3 good opening strings, that one kind of bit him, leaving 11 pins in that string. But still, averaging really over 6 pins on his first ball. So he's throwing a good ball. He's really on target, and just, you know, spare time can play tight. And today, it's outside of my first string, it's really been a struggle. And I'm going to start out with a baby split, leaving the 3, the 5, the 9, and the 10. I don't hate this wood. I feel like I need to catch it right on the red line. Went a little high, and I paid the price for it there as I blew everything up and left the 9 pin. All over for a 10 box. Yeah. Clean plate club. 85 with 4 to go. Just need 16 pins as Mike struggled his way to 100. So obviously the focus here is winning the string and trying to stretch that lead out. So the bigger that blue number gets, the better I'll feel. Ugh. I mean, I haven't had a lot of head pins that haven't been splits, so leaving a hay bale on the right-hand side, I don't mind. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. And once again, it's going to come from behind. Something came back and tripped that 6 pin. I'll take it. A much-needed mark to keep the score going. 95 in a ball through 7. Not again. All right. So Mike had this earlier. 3, 9, 10. Nice piece of wood in between them. I think my wood's a little more angled than his was, so hit this 3 pin hard. Or hate yourself for pulling it into the 10 pin. All right, the 3 and the 9, just a half Worcester on demand. Nice piece of wood in between it. So let's see if I hit the 3, and let's watch this flail out. Yeah, shit. That's a missed spare opportunity because obviously the way that those pins flew around on that. That was a no-doubter. All right, 112 with 2 to go. Haven't been bowling well on lane 8 here today. See if we can get something going here. And I'm going to do it by missing the head pin, leaving the 1, the 2, the 7, and the 9. Got a sideways plank working there. Straightened out as it kind of... Get out of there. Yeah, I don't want you like directly behind it, but there you are. All right. Let's see if I can make this fly. Or if I can just rip it past everything and take out the 9 pin. Okay, let's try this again. Leave the ball out there, catch the head pin, receive pins. Wow, not even close. Class A, folks, Class A. 7 box. And this has been like one string. I'd actually been pinning half decent. Just 4 pins left standing on the plate. And, yeah, sent it right into the wood chipper there. Rats. Once again, I'm going to refuse to hit the head pin. Although, honestly, I've had enough splits today. So, what's that? 14 splits and 4 strings. So, I don't think missing the head pin is going to make me too sad. Nice and easy. Nope. Nope. Come on. Grab the stick. Grab the stick. I hate myself. I hate myself. You heard it. You heard it here first, folks. I hate myself. Well, either way, Mike had a bit of a struggle. I took advantage of it. The back-to-back 20 boxes helped me early on in the string and just kind of coasted in yet again. Still struggling on lane 8. 128 over Nardone, who just couldn't quite get it going that string. He had a 2-mark 100, and once again, he's off and firing. A great mixing. Oh, look at this guy. Gets that 10-pin to fall forward. Do you know how hard it is keeping up with him sometimes? Tickle that 10-pin forward. Nardone opens up with a strike. Let's move this back to the right side. Jerk, not letting me get set up. Perfect. Oh, where'd that one go? 4-7 only. That's why they give you 2 on a strike, right? And that one's going to miss out to the right. And is it going to take out? Nope. Took out the flying V. It'll be a 7 fill on the strike and a 7 for the box. So 24 through 2 for Nardone here in the 5th. Back on the head pin, diamond 2. So the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 8. Piece of wood in the back side of it. Not sure if it helped, but it certainly didn't hurt him. Quick spare for Nardone here, 34 on a ball through 3. Looking to keep it going. I have the lead in the match by 49. I know there was a math error on the paper, so we thought it was only 39, I think, at the time. So, anyways, it's a 6 fill on the spare, looking to shoot the 3 and 1, and is just going to take out the 6 and the 10. He's got the 3 and the 7 to clean up for a 10 bucks.
I do that all the time.
He's going to take out that wood, I think. Yep. 48 through 4. Nardone would love to sit on a mark here. As you can see, I basically have a 4-box lead on him, although, to be fair, his last 4 boxes have been great. Oh, look at this. Ask and ye shall receive. A beautiful 9-drop naked 7-pin. He's got some wood to play with, but I imagine he's going right at the stick. Oh, he's going to catch the cap, and it's going to push him in. Sitting on the spare. Nardone with a great opening half here in the 5th. 58 in a ball. Bringing up some stats because I'm nice and slow. As I get ready to fire away and try to chase down a 58 plus half. That's not one way to do it, as I punch out on the right-hand side, leaving the 4-horse down the left and then the 6 and the 10. This isn't a fun cleanup shot, to say the least. Especially when you just shoot the 6-10. All right, need to shoot the 4-horse for a 10 bucks. You see me rubbing the bowling balls, trying to find some, trying to clean them up a bit. I noticed that on a lot of bowling lanes that I bowl on, I kind of find that the bowling balls get dirty, you know, later on in a match. Ooh, gonna run it down from the outside. I don't highlight 10 boxes. Not that cleaning up a 4-horseman is that big of a deal, but. All right, 10 down, 10 up, box 2. Not again. An eagle variant. 2 on the left, 3 on the right. 2-4, and then 3-6-10. No love from that wood that's sitting outside the 4, kind of angled and touching the wall. My splits will continue today, it seems. Well, a little short. Catching the 610. So the 2, the 3, and the 4, which are not as easy to clean up as you... Oh, no. I thought I was going through the hole there. It'll be an 8 bucks. Sloppy, sloppy. All right. Just need 40 pins and 3 boxes to hold with Mike. Well, actually, 40 pins and a fill ball. As I fire away in box 3. Wow. Wow. You know, I didn't think it was that bad of a ball, but
Not good enough to hit that edge.
I love this. I just flattened out. 5, 9, 10. Let's see if I can get outside that wood. Kind of a little bit too much of the cap. Not much you can do. Not much you can do. Just got to sit here and see if I can throw the ball right on the edge of that pin and take out the 9 along with the 10. Oh, that's going right at the 10. Yeah, all day. All day. Oof. Slow start here. Lane 9 had been my good one, and right now I'm markless on it. Box 4. Oh, that one went way out. 258 as I chop through the 2 hole. Just not bowling really well. I think if I remember right. Oh, ball just didn't quite fly out to the left the way that it should have. I think if I recall right, I remember my neck had gotten pinched, like me being me or whatever. It was kind of a little cranky, but either way, you still got to hit shit. And I'll grab the 2 for the 10. 37 with a box to go. In trouble here in the 5th string. Mike isn't just looking for 2 pins here, 2 points here. He's looking for 6. He wants to take total. And as you can see, the lead is not huge. And this time I'm going to chop out the right side. Jeez, 3, 5, 9. So 4 horse down the left with the sleeper, and then the 6 and the 10. See if I can catch the inside of the head pin here and blow it up.
Can't get in the middle. I'm on the outside.
Woo!
That looked familiar. I was aiming right.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
I was hoping I'd catch a bit of the head.
60 feet away, that. Micah, the hands. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to pause and just relish not only just the 3 box, but what a disgusting half.
I'm trying.
Wow. Wow. A 40 half. Nothing. 2 out of 5 on the head pin. Pair of splits. Nardone's is just going to fire away and bury me quickly there. Leaves the... Oh, I love the setup on this. 3, 5, 9, 10. Wood looks like it is juiced. Yeah, absolutely. All day. Way to go, Mikey. Jump on the guy while he's down. And he's going to get a 7 fill on the outside there, leaving the 1, the 3, and the 6. Come on, run it, run it. Oh, his turn. Same thing happened to me early on. Got those front 2. Great ball. It just ran to the wall. Didn't get the 6 pin for him. And he's just going to miss it on the inside. All right, 90 with 3 to go for Nardone. I am in trouble unless I can find a way to throw 50 in 2 boxes. Wow. He's got 3 boxes to give me something to shoot for. And those 3 boxes are going to be what I'm going to have to run down in the second half. Already up 2. His turn to chop. Taking out the 2, the 4, and the 8. As spare time is beating us up here. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That's where you need to throw to kind of convert this. And unfortunately, if you're a little high, you do what he did there, just taking out the 1 and the 9. And the 6 and the 10. So another, I mean, it's not like he threw a 3 box. But it's a 7 for Nardone. 97 with 2 to go. Oh, hammer. Good pop off the wall. Good fall. Nardone making me work here down the stretch. I've obviously had some issues and some troubles going down the line. But, yeah. 107 and a pair in the 9th. As he continues to play with my microphone. And that's okay. Working on the strike. Oof. Just the 4 and the 7 on the first ball. That's why they give you 2. Get a bunch here, Mikey. Ugh. Kind of rips the heart out of that. It'll be a 7 fill on the strike, and if he can clean this up, pretty ball for a 10. Well, that looks like a 124. And I will switch this over this way, get the scores out, bring up the stats. Nardone's going to close out with a 106, a 117, 119, 100, 124 for a 566. What'd I count wrong? I think I had him at 116 on my score sheet, but I'm going to run with the 117 I see here and recheck it. And I'm going to get the stats out of here for a moment while I get ready to try to salvage my ass here with yet another split. Good Lord. 3-2 to the right. Let's see how this plank ends up. Brutal. I can't seem to hit a head pin without regretting it. I don't think I can sneak to where I need to hit this without touching the woods, so yikes. Well, it was worth a shot. The 7 and the 10 with the slant in the middle, you know you got to try it. Let's see what happens. I caught it a little too full for an 8 box. This string is continuing to suck. 48 with 4 to go. Most importantly, let's look at that big red number in the center of the screen. I need to find a way to throw 29 of these last 4 boxes to not give away pinfall. And I think staying away from the head pin might be my best bet, but nobody does well versus the Caleri. Caleri on the left, 4 horse down the left-hand side, the 9 pin. Well, that's one way to kind of not shoot the 4 horsemen. A lot of action, not a lot of pins. Left with the 3 and the 9, the plank behind the 3, so let's hit it hard. Yeah. Yep, all right. It's a 10 box. That's not winning anything today, but oof. 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 Back on the head pin. Hating myself for it. 5, 7, 10. Couple of pieces of wood on the 7 pin. We can see if we can make this fly. I'm not expecting any miracles out of this. Yeah. Yep. Just kind of drilled out the 7. So let's see if I can do something here. 5 and 10. Hey. I love Mikey. So much fun. Oh, God. 68 58 with 2 to go. Can I buy a couple of marks, please? Really? I only need 57 to tie Mike. 4 strikes wouldn't hurt, right? Box 9. All right. All right. All right. Triangle 3. Give me some love. Triangle 3. Let's see if we can pick up a spare here. Save some face. Try to get to 100, but oof. when it rains, it pours. Shaves the 3 in front of the 5. God. Bleep, 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 bleep. Right down the middle, please. You can see the frustration in that ball. 78, so I need a double to break 100. Most importantly, I need 3 pins here to take the total away from Nardone.
Oh, that got so much better. When it was up, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen people that smile like this.
They're just, there's no words. Look at this, 3 in the back row. You know things aren't going your way when. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. This string is going to sting for a while, isn't it? And there you go, folks. 87.
Worst string of the season.
80 frigging 7. All right, let's get the scores out of here. Let's bring up that 5th string, and let's talk about it. Nardone with a good, solid effort. Strike, strike. Bookending almost a string with a couple of spares in the middle. 124, not so much on my end. 6 head pins, which was great, but 5 of them were splits. Pinned like garbage. That 3 box is going to haunt me. 87. 87. So ripping through the whole match. Opened up great, 141 to 106. Rallied with a big fill at the end, 119 to 117. Nardone took string number 3, 119 to 102. I sorted myself out for a big string, 128 to 100 there in the 4th, and then absolutely went into the crapper and almost gave away total. As Nardone goes 124 to 87. And if we look at the stats, Nardone, 3 strikes, 13 spares, 14 tens. He was 32 out of 50 on the head pin, but had 17 splits. He won 20 boxes head-to-head. He averaged 6.24 in his first ball, left 35 pins standing all match. I'll have to find out. Obviously, I have 1 pin difference between this and the score sheet that was submitted, but that is what it is. On my end, I had 3 strikes as well, 14 spares, so I got 1 more spare, only had 12 tens. 29 out of 30 on the head pin. I'll take that all day long, but the 20 splits is going to haunt me. That's just a high rate. Also won 20 boxes against Nardone, only averaged 608 on the first ball. Most importantly, 42 pins left spinning, which is that's just too many sticks. Nardone averaged 113.2 on the day with an average fill of 8 on his strikes, 5.9 on his spares. I made better use of my spares to make up for my shitty pinning. 115.4 on the day with an 8.6 on strikes and a 6.6 on spares. But let's get all this crap out of here, and let me give you some replays. Let me make sure the audio is kicking on my replay line. And we'll get these going. I'll get out of here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. A little pin in between them and a piece of wood that looks like it wants to play a happy ramp for him. Let's see if he can send this along. And there we go. All right, there next to the 4-pin. It's a 7 drop, leaving the 4, 7, 10. He's got that great plank inside the 4. Can he catch it and send it? Oh, wow. Abused pin with a couple of extra pieces of tape on it. 4-pin, what gives? And absolutely clobbering it for the spare. It's easy 9 drop. Don't blow this one, right? I might miss it. 29 in a ball. And they all go. I like this. I feel like I want to go heavy at the head pin. Let that wood push me in. And there it is. 6 pins. So the 2, the 4, the 7, and the 6. Nice plank over there if I can make this kick. Oh, there it is. And there it is. And see if you can catch the pocket. All over it. All over it. 3 pieces of wood, none of which are in front of the pin, so he's going to go right at the stick. And he's going to go right at the stick. Let's see if I can get it going here in string number 2. I feel if I can get the head pin kind of heavy, this should go. Kind of like that, but I would have liked 4, but not really angled in the right direction. But it'll go. 3, the 6, and the 7. It's got the wood angled in the right direction between the 2. Can he get it to kick? Absolutely. What a beautiful ball. And as you can see, better than mine, because I don't think I would ever see that motion and wait it out. But here he goes, shooting for the baby split. And perfect. Perfect ball. 8 behind it. Piece of wood behind, but not really too big of a factor here. And, wow, I'll get a great give the ball over to the 4 pin. Hopefully it can drive through to the 6. Let's see what happens. Well, that certainly didn't complain about as far as these first 2 strings have gone. And Mike is going to get it to go. To the right, he's going to leave the 4 horse down the left-hand side. The shot that Charlie Collins says never goes. Ah! I don't know that I can make this spin, but I'm sure going to try. Oh! 5 and everything to the left. This is how I open it up with the spare. And I should do these all, leaving the 1 and the 2. I imagine he's all over this. Absolutely. Going to leave the diamond 3. And it's going to go. 7 pin with the slant against it. He's way too accurate not to get that, but for a second there, you had to feel like using it. And I am not ashamed. 20 in a ball. And here is the ball. And, well, the side, I don't mind. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. Mark 100, and once again, he's off and firing. A great mixing. Oh, look at this guy. Gets that 10. So the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 8. Piece of wood in the back side of it. Not sure if it helped, but shall receive a beautiful 9-drop naked 7 pin. It's got some wood to play with, but I imagine he's going right at the stick. Oh, he's going to catch the cap, and it's going to leave the. Oh, I love the setup on this. 3, 5, 9, 10. Wood looks like it is juiced. Yeah, absolutely. All day. Way to go, Mikey.